New on Curiosity Stream.
Just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean you can't.
Watch Earth's greatest minds forge our path to a better tomorrow. It's engineering the future. And Jaws, Star Wars, The Godfather, E.T. The biggest movies have even bigger music. From King Kong to The Dark Knight. See how musicians scored Hollywood's greatest hits on great film composers' music of the movies. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Hey, all the Macholas, thank you so much for listening to the Men's Room Podcast.
And thanks to our pals at the Advocates Law Firm for being great partners. Yes, even you, creepy Kyle.
Seriously, though, if you had been injured as a result of somebody else in your car, on your bike, walking across the street, talk to our friends at the Advocates Law Firm and let them help you out.
Yeah, they're the best injury lawyers around, and they want to make sure that you're not taken advantage of. Plus, your first consultation is free.
It's simple. You get injured, the advocates get results. Contact them today at advocateslaw.com.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Till it comes, we will drink, we will toast with a shot of the day. And it's Bad Choice Friday time.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday.
It's Bad Choice Friday.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday.
Hey, man, this is your fault.
Damn on.
Hey, Battle of Mashups on Bad Choice Friday. Will it be the Bee Gees and AC/DC? Yeah.
I'm going to this concert.
Yeah. Bee Gees and AC/DC taking on Huey Lewis in the News and Metallica. How do you vote on Bad Choice Friday? Follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live. We've got the poll up, one of those two mashups coming up right after the shot of the day. Will it be the Bee Gees and AC/DC or Huey Lewis and Metallica? Either way, you don't lose. I mean, there's no way you're not going to.
Oh, these are great, man.
Yeah, come on. Our question, no details. Where's the craziest place that you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Christina. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hi.
Hola. Christina, no details. Where's the craziest place that you batter dipped the corn dog?
I did it at the library at Western Washington University.
The library.
The library.
Go dogs.
So if you ever really needed to be quiet.
Oh, Western Washington.
Oh, you needed to. Oh, really? That's where my kid goes to school. I'll let her know not to go into the bathroom.
Is this
library?
Miles' daughter?
Yeah, exactly.
The question.
Better not be.
Hi, Dad. But at a library, Miles makes the point, if there's a place anywhere that you need to be quiet, it's there.
Yes, but so they have like study rooms there that you can rent. So I tricked he's my husband now, but I tricked him to going there with me to study. And I get up there, I just covered up the little window on the door and just stripped.
Okay.
Do you think part of the reason that you're now married?
No.
Okay. Did he show you his bookworm? Am I right?
Look out.
He did. He was not thrilled about it, but not into the public thing, but I thought that just made it even better.
Oh, it bothered him so much that he had sex with you.
I don't think so. No, I can't.
This is terrible.
Right.
Come on.
Well,
he's trying to play like something. You're not fooling us, man.
They do have a bit of a smell.
They do, but it smells like books. It doesn't smell like books.
I know, but there's still that smell.
If you put a book in front of me and a butt in front of me and blindfold me, right, I will know the difference.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, it's crazy.
What yeah.
Because it's just the last thing, I think.
My thought would be this.
Because I'm there to do work.
I would only have...
likely.
What?
Well, the only time I'm in a library typically is when I'm working on something.
I need to do
Learning
something
about
legal
something.
or something. You honestly go to the library and care. I just Google it. I've gotten lazy.
Well, yeah, I
don't go to the library
I'm saying
anymore.
when I used to go to the
Sure.
library, it was always just for studying things.
But it would have to be with someone who I thought I had no chance of satisfying. The point being, there's a quiet place, no chance you make any sound.
Okay.
I am here to disappoint you. That is what library sex says to me. Hello, Philip. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola, bichuelas.
Hola.
Philip, no details. Where's the craziest place you put the bam bam and the ham ham?
I got to leave it up to the show or the people listening to decide, because there was the top floor mezzanine at the Excalibur Club in downtown Chicago in the early 90s when it was
Wasn't that now? Let me ask you a question, Philip. That was a legendary bar where every floor had a different theme. Am I not mistaken? Like one was country, one was dance, one was rock. Is that the right club?
No.
Okay,
So Excalibur had the dance floor on the bottom, and then there were mezzanine levels, 2 of them that went up, and just so you could go up to the railing and look over. So my wife was looking over, and we were on the top floor, and I asked the server that was up there with us, we were regulars, just to kind of give us some time, and he looked at me, and he smiled, and he said, "You got it," and he walked away, and so that was the one. I have no idea what was going on the dance floor. She was at the rail, not me. And then in the late 80s, when I was in my mid-20s, if you're familiar with the Marina Towers in Chicago, it's the 2 round towers on the Chicago River.
Yeah, look like corn cobs, right?
Yep, exactly. That's where Steve McQueen drove a Mustang off in the movie Bullet. The roof of that place is actually a fire exit in case everything's on fire. You go up to the roof, helicopter comes by, in theory.
Yeah, that's what they tell you.
We figured out a way how to get past the alarm system, at least back then. And so it was the 4th of July, and watching what we could see of the fireworks from Grant Park, because there were buildings in the way for some of them. So up on the top of the Marina Towers on the 4th of July, I don't know which one's my favorite, to be honest.
Sounds to me like you need to go back to Chicago more often.
That was my thought of just saying. It's like Chicago sounds like a very good place.
Sounds like your kind of town.
You know, the whole Excalibur thing, that was my first wife. She and I were complete nymphomaniacs who got married for all the wrong reasons. So don't get married because you have great sex and party well together. Those are bad reasons.
Really?
That's a damn shame.
What kind of marital advice are you giving?
Not the primary things.
Yeah, but if you're both happy together, having a good time.
No, but it depends how you want to look at this. Now, from Miles' point of view, the average man's going to get married twice. I have, you have. So, for your first marriage, marry that girl. Have all the sex and get the drugs. You're going to get divorced anyway, right?
Sure.
So when you get to the second marriage, now you've been through that, you're good.
Right. That's why you should always elope on your first.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Okay.
Like, just have fun on that one.
Right.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
Yeah. You're good, man. You're good.
You're good. It's different with you, man.
No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Kozak. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. Kozak, no details, but where's the craziest place you've harpooned the salty longshoreman?
Good one. A coffin.
A coffin?
In it or on it?
In it. So I was hooked up with this goth chick who had a coffin in her bedroom.
No way.
Yeah.
No red flags.
More comfortable than you'd think.
You mean as far as room? Oh, because was it like one that, you know, like really had like the felt, the felt, or not felt, but like
velvet or something?
Velvet, like padding in it?
Yeah, it was all padded, and I was pretty sober, so I know it was comfortable for anybody. But
All right,
she was sleeping the thing. So
now, did she bring it up after you got to her place? Was it something you planned in advance? What?
Kind of. She just took me over to it in the middle, and then yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. When you pass on, more than likely, are you going to be cremated?
No.
Okay,
so you're going to be buried in that coffin.
You will be in a coffin.
No coffin either. I'm going to do a burial shroud.
And what is that exactly?
So it's pretty much a cloth, and then it's going to be seeded with like different types of seeds for plants and stuff like that. And so when they bury me, I'll feed my body to the earth.
You'll be a tree.
Pretty
you know
much,
somebody's
yeah.
dog's going to dig you up and eat you. That's what's going to happen.
And this is my point.
He just wanted to be a tree, and he turned into an elbow.
And this is my point. You've been in a coffin before, all right? So you'll never be in a coffin again. I mean, I'm going to get cremated. So in my lifetime, more than likely, I will never be in a coffin.
You should have dated that chick.
So just the idea of being in a coffin, I think, is a little bit unique for most people, because even when you are in one, you're not around anymore. You're not here. So
I would have sex in a coffin.
Right.
How was the sex in a coffin? I have to imagine coffin sex is pretty good sex.
Yeah, it was great. One thing, though, that 9 Inch Nails song you guys just played, that was what we're listening to.
That does not surprise me.
Oh, really? With a goth chick?
That's the perfect soundtrack when you have sex in a coffin with a goth chick. Like, I imagine. Cue the 9 Inch Nails.
Right.
Or put on something really romantic, like The Cure. Hello, Robbie. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Robbie, no details, but where's the craziest place you put the email in the spam folder?
Top of a Ferris wheel. Very top.
Here in Seattle?
No, this was Eastern Washington, Tri-Cities.
There's a Ferris wheel in the Tri-Cities? Was this like an affair or something?
Yeah. We got our annual fair. Well, I'm in Seattle now, but we got our annual fair that comes around.
Well, that can't be the tallest of Ferris wheels.
Well, no, so when do you commit to having sex? Is it when they're starting to take people off and put them on, like that big slow rotation, or what?
Well, I got to know the carny that was running the thing first of all, and $20 later, he was able to park me on top for a good 5 minutes.
Oh, he did. So he hooked you up. I was going to say that thing goes around and around, man. Come on.
It does. Yeah, he hooked me up, but it left some time for cuddling too, I guess.
So you were 2 minutes worth of cuddling time.
There you go. Yeah.
So the lesson here, kids, is make friends with carnies.
Right.
They can hook you up in a
No, don't do that. You might be on a milk carton. No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Jen. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Jen, no details. Where's the craziest place you crashed the custard truck?
Okay, so I definitely was in an elevator on a boat.
An elevator on a boat?
Like what kind of boat? A cruise ship?
Like a ferry boat. Like just a 15-minute run from Mukilteo to Whidbey Island.
That's not a bad idea because no one is lazy enough to take the elevator on a ferry. They always walk up.
You don't want to be embarrassed.
Yeah, exactly.
We would think. Why do you disagree?
You would think. Because we got caught.
Who caught you? A passenger or someone who was working?
A passenger. And I felt so bad for that poor old man who needed to use the elevator and got the surprise of his life.
He was probably fine. I mean, it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what was his reaction?
I think he just got really, really red in the face and turned around and walked back. But he was probably trying to use the elevator to get back to his car. And he's like, nope, stairs for me today.
Okay.
How deep into your coitus were you when this guy walks in?
Well, that's the thing about the Mukilteo to Whidbey Island ferry. It's only 15 minutes. So that's not the time.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the benefit of the ferry ride. It's a shorter one.
Probably what the old man thought. Like, you couldn't wait 15 minutes? It's the Mukilteo. Jesus. I like your style, man.
Right, yep.
I don't think I've ever been busted having sex.
No. I mean, no.
I've had a weird dog stare at me, and it's so uncomfortable. Like, oh, my God, you got to get the dog out of the room.
My roommate has walked in, but it
doesn't count.
It was just like, hey.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure to get a pair of socks.
We live together. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Hello, Jay. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Jay, no details. Where's the craziest place that you brought an al dente noodle to a spaghetti house?
The Argosy in Seattle. The little tour ship that takes you around the sound.
Yeah.
I was on a day trip with my mom, too.
Ah, jeez. How did you? Were you with your girlfriend as well, or did you meet someone on the boat?
Yeah. No, bro, we still together to this day. It's been like 10 years. But yeah, we was on the boat spontaneously. We were just like, let's be adventurous, you know? So we went to the bathroom and did our thing. It was like 3-minute quickie, 2-minute quickie, maybe, but whatever.
Do you think
throw your arm back around mom?
Do you think your mom had any idea?
Bro, to be honest, I don't think so, because we're both pretty hygienic, you know? Our hygiene's pretty good, so there was no...
Her hygiene's pretty good. She couldn't smell nothing.
It felt a little weird walking around for a little, you know.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of dipping off. I just feel like if I'm on specifically what he called a day trip with my mom, I'm not feeling the vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's kind of a soul crusher.
I'm not horny.
Yeah.
No.
Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Tom, no details. Where's the craziest place you've bopped squiddles?
My wife and I had sex on the pulpit of the church that I grew up in.
On the pulpit? Did you get married there?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Okay.
Goodness, no.
All right. How old
I
were
hate
you?
those people. Oh, man. Oh, this was probably 7 years ago, so I was like 28.
All right. Okay. And were you still a regular at the church, or were you there for a different reason?
No, we had built a bakery. I was running a bakery with my parents and my wife, and we built a bakery in the church, and nobody was there. It was a Friday evening, and she was feeling adventurous, so she grabbed my hand and pulled me into the sanctuary, And yeah, we had fun.
I know what sucks about that story is when you say she pulled me into the sanctuary. I wanted it to be a euphemism, but you actually mean literally she pulled you into the sanctuary.
Were there any visual distractions? Sometimes you got a crucified
Jesus hanging over your head staring at you.
Or, was there anything that, like you just, I can't look at that, you know what I mean?
Not really. That church is, they kind of tend to stay away from too many decorations and things.
Okay, well, that helps.
So,
Okay, didn't knock over a candelabra or anything.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not even religious. I don't think I could have sex at a church.
Let me
rephrase it. Let me absolutely rephrase it. I would prefer not to, but if the opportunity hit and that's where I'm at, then hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that, like, I would rather not, but if that's where you want to do it, I'm in.
No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Tank. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, boys.
Hola.
Tank, no details. Where's the craziest place you burped the worm in the mole hole?
At an open house with the realtor.
Oh, wow. Now, were you the client?
Was I the client? No, I was not.
What were you? A stager?
I knew this girl who was a realtor, and she said she was having an open house at this big place out in the middle of nowhere, and that she was bored. And I said, okay, I'll stop by and say hi. And I did, and one thing kind of led to another. We started fooling around, and we took it into an upstairs bedroom of the house.
Was there a nice view?
Was the house staged?
The house was staged. It was it was a wooded area. It was like in the Homish area. So it was kind of a wooded area. It was a really nice house, though.
Well, the houses there aren't cheap.
Well, I'm sure your memories of it are quite positive. So when you had sex, were you like on one of these staged beds?
What's that?
Were you on a staged bed when you had sex?
I was. Well, we kind of used the bed, but we weren't really on the bed, if you know what I mean.
I feel you. All right.
Did her real estate headshot, you know what I mean? Did it look remotely like her at all?
Yeah, I mean it did, and I mean she was she was definitely a cutie. It was a bit of a surprise that it ended up there. I wasn't really thinking that when I went out there. I was kind of thinking I was going to go say hi, and it just kind of one thing led to another.
Was that the first time?
As soon as we were done, literally right when we finished, a couple pulled up into the driveway, parked right next to my car, and started walking to the front door.
Did you tell her you're her good luck charm?
Let me ask you a question. Was that the first time you two had ever hooked up?
It was.
Yeah, see, I would be surprised by that, too. Because if you never hooked up before, you would think that maybe, I'll just stop by, say hi, I'm bored.
She calls you to the house in the middle of nowhere because no one's there and says she's bored, and you honestly think all she wants is
it was kind of in passing. It was like, what are you doing today? And she was like, I'm at an open house out at this place. It's out in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, oh, well, I'm actually, and I happened to actually be in Snohomish having breakfast at the time. So I was like, oh, well, I'll head that way. I'll say hi. Let me see the house.
Mm-hmm. I bet you said a lot of things.
Yeah. Bet you
did. It was a fine Sunday morning.
Did she sell the house that day?
He did not sell the house that day.
All right.
Because there was a stain in one of the spare bedrooms that I wasn't going to explain.
What is the smell in this room?
Somebody points out realtor sex is a category on Pornhub.
Are you serious?
That's what they're saying.
Huh.
I don't know.
Mike's like, oh, yeah. Remax. No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
New on Curiosity Stream, she was a loving wife, a devoted mother. She also stole atomic secrets and gave them to the Soviets. Meet the woman whose deception kick-started the Cold War on The Spy Who Stole the Atom Bomb. And
what if they catch you?
Then I shall be shot.
They're coming! Come back!
relive history's most death-defying escapes. It's Impossible Escapes, Civil War. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Oh, drat. I was driving along minding my own business when that vulgar leech hit my Beamer with his pickup truck. I fear I've fractured my clavicle.
I say, old boy, don't simply put it in the hands of your insurance company to sort it out. Talk with the dedicated road solicitors at the Advocates Law Firm.
Pipe down, you old sod. The Advocates will see your case through to the bitter end and won't sleep a fortnight until they have victory in their grasp.
Jolly good, old man. Jolly good indeed.
You get injured, the advocates get results. AdvocatesLaw.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
You're in the men's room. 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle.
Ask the same question to a bunch of celebrities. Where's the craziest place you had sex? A couple notable ones, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend on a plane to Thailand in first class under a blanket.
That's why you want first class? Chrissy Teigen wants sex with you.
Jennifer Lopez on a balcony outside. I can't imagine that Jennifer Lopez lives any place that's not warm with a balcony outside looking at water.
That doesn't seem crazy, though. I mean, right, that's where I'd expect to find her having sex.
She doesn't have a balcony looking at a parking lot like the hotel rooms I get. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, of course. Charlie Sheen and Eiffel Tower elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny McCarthy, the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Gerard Butler on the side of a volcano and also on a glacier. So he's more of a naturist, you know. Zac Efron says at the prom, which is kind of hard to do. And Chelsea Handler says outside a cemetery at a funeral during the time. Our question, no details. Where's the craziest place that you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
I just want you to read this text that I just got.
Oh, no. Jesus.
Do
not have them do that.
Well, it's there. The cat is out of the bag. Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Jeff, no details. Where's the craziest place you corked the onion?
In the back of an ambulance parked inside the firehouse.
The back of an ambulance parked beside the firehouse. I'm assuming you're an EMT?
In the firehouse.
Oh,
in the engine bay of the firehouse.
Are you a fireman?
I was then, yes.
Okay, I would have to assume that there's a lot of sex going on if you're a fireman.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more than you think.
Yeah, well, of course.
No,
man.
I think there's exactly as much as we think.
Yeah, exactly.
I think kids don't know.
There you go.
But listen, kids, you want to be a fireman.
Right. I mean, how many times did you get hit on just because, like, when you were not a fireman? I mean, how significantly different was it as far as people being attracted to you?
Well, my situation might be a little different because I went straight from there into the military. But generally speaking, from the guys that I know, yeah, it's like night and day. Something about, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's why I dress as a fireman when I walk my dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dead serious, man. I mean, I don't know any woman that doesn't find a fireman attractive.
But is it the uniform? Because, I mean, they're even saying, like, out of uniform, it's average. You put the uniform on suddenly and say, oh, my hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Jackie. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola. Jackie, no details, but where's the craziest place you played a game of Mr. Wobbly hides his helmet?
Well, a couple of places, actually, but Don Carter Lane's a bowling alley on a pool table in Dallas, Texas.
2-ball corner pocket. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, where else?
A restaurant that I worked at, James Williams Fine Foods, which is no longer there, in Kingsland, Texas. Awesome-looking redheaded cook. Breakfast. We were doing breakfast buffet on the biscuit table.
Oh, really?
Is that what he called you, the biscuit table?
Yeah, it was.
Jackie, tell me that you had a coworker named Carla.
No.
Okay, all right.
How many different cities in Texas have you had sex in?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I live in Washington now.
Well, no. Yeah, well, we can stick with Texas, though. It's a big state.
Yeah, it's a pretty big state. Oh, I'd say, I don't know, a dozen or so. All
right. Well, Jackie, I'm assuming you're an attractive woman. What was the percentage of men that were hit on you when you served them?
A percentage of men. Well, where I worked at, they usually came in with their, wives, restaurants and stuff like that. I don't know. I'd say 15%.
All right. How many arguments did you start at a table with a couple because the wife was mad that her husband kept looking at you and checking you out?
I was a cook.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right, good. Hide in the back.
I waitressed only when they needed someone else. But that was usually on Sundays. So, but but I always got big tips.
I bet you did. Hey, Jackie, knowing that you're a cook, knowing that you're from Texas, what do you hook up now that you miss from back home? Like, what do you just go in the kitchen? It's like, I got to make this.
Well, right now,
babies.
I have 10 grandchildren.
Good Lord.
So, my French toast is a family recipe from France, and everybody loves it. And whenever I'm around, I have to cook it.
Okay. Is there a secret you can share? Is it the bread? What is it?
It's the sauce, because French toast is not powdered sugar and syrup. It's a custard that goes on real French toast.
Huh.
Spoken like a true Texan with the French recipe.
I did not know that. Okay. Do you use Texas toast?
I do sometimes, but French bread, I like to use French bread the most.
Okay.
I would try Jackie's toast.
Yeah.
Not a euphemism. I'm saying her actual French toast.
No details. Where's the craziest place that you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
And a euphemism. Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Tom, no details. Where's the craziest place you cocked the tub?
How about 260 feet in the air in a tower crane?
She was willing to climb up into a tower crane.
Absolutely.
Just to have sex with you. I would be so impressed with myself if I said a woman climbed a 260-foot ladder just to have sex with me. How was the sex?
Well, it was my wife, and it was during lunch, and it was the best lunch I ever had at work.
Did she meet you up there?
She came up shortly before lunch.
I was going to say, how long did it take her to climb up?
About 20 minutes.
What does it
20 minutes?
What does it take you?
About 7.
I was going to say, because you do that every day for a living. Most normal people could not even feel comfortable enough, even if they were physically able.
So you're sitting there for 20 minutes with an erection, knowing she's coming up there just to have sex with you.
A long 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Like, come on, baby, climb.
Get up here.
Come on.
I'm hungry.
Jesus.
Bring my lunch.
I'd her a rope or something.
No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Tim. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Tim, no details. Where's the craziest place you've squat jumped in the cucumber patch?
The state capitol building.
In Olympia.
Yes, sir.
Were you working there? Were you touring there? You break in there? What?
I was touring there. She used to be a page at the Capitol.
Oh, so she knew the, no pun intended, the ins and the outs of the place.
I'm assuming she knew where the security cameras weren't looking.
Okay.
Well, if they haven't arrested you, she did.
Was this during, working hours there?
Oh, yeah.
So people are walking around. You can hear they're clopping.
Are you in a broom closet or are you in an office? You're in the cafeteria? Where?
No, we're in a dead-end hallway that was an emergency escape.
Okay, so in case you could get out, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, they were the safest, Miles. They were right there.
What did she go on to do professionally?
Advertising.
All right. Okay. Just curious if you're a page, if you continue on in the world of politics and government and all that stuff.
What exactly does a page do?
They're kind of like an assistant for the most part.
Why don't they just call them an assistant? Are you like the assistant to an assistant?
I believe, yeah,
it's fine.
Like someone who works there for a temporary period of time, it always seems like it's not like a full-time thing. Maybe it is as far as the hours are concerned.
So
but
it's like an odd
maybe it's only
internship.
like 3 months or whatever the deal is. Yeah.
I've heard people say, I was a page in NBC.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's cool. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Now I know. Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Jeff, no details. Where's the craziest place you passed the gravy?
I was on a beach in Jamaica at a foam party.
Yeah, man.
At a foam party?
Oh, yeah.
This had to be in the grill.
Yep. In fact, it was.
Yeah, that's where they have foam parties.
So were you there with someone, or is it someone you met as you're getting foamy? Homie?
Yeah, it was a girlfriend at the time.
So did you guys go to Jamaica together?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. And
how was sex at a foam party?
It was pretty fantastic. A bunch of people all around, don't know what's going on, and you're having a great time. Even better than everybody else.
And then you snuck out to the beach?
Well, I was on the beach, and so then just from there, it's kind of in an enclosed pen type area, so then we just went in the water and washed off.
Hedonism's not too far away from there either, and if you want to think that would be a great place to visit, you're wrong. Because who you think is nudist on vacation is not what I thought was nudist on vacation.
It's not as advertised.
No,
I mean, that's only, it is just not as
I
advertised.
stayed at a resort that was next door, and you just look because anybody can walk on the beach,
right?
So I mean, you're if you're going to take a walk on the beach and you're a nudist, it doesn't matter. The beach is the beach. You're going to walk up and down the beach naked. So I saw,
but it looks like people on any beach.
Yeah.
I mean, so there is a percentage of people you are happy there,
right?
Overwhelmingly, it's mind-numbing. It's terrible.
It's not
everywhere you look.
Yeah, it's just like, oh wow, because it's unexpected penis.
Do you want to see me naked? No, you do not. Right. But I'm the kind of guy that's going to show up there.
But I'm going to
Miles, this one's going to hit close to home. A comment comes in as far as the craziest place that the woodchuck smoked a cigar. This guy says, on the Pope's table at the old Buca de Beppo.
Oh man,
That
we
is
ate
the table
dinner in
we
there.
sat at.
That is weird.
We
because
sat at this table.
It's also an echo chamber,
right?
So I mean, I'm sure everybody heard everything. I mean, like that place like amplifies all the audio. I mean, anybody sitting at that table, the whole restaurant could hear.
Did you ever go there, Mike?
You never been to Buca de Beppo?
No, I've never been to Buca de Beppo.
They have some of the best Italian food.
I was eating there. Somebody had like a catered dinner from there, but
they have a Pope head, right? And it's on this table, and I think it's rotating, isn't it?
Maybe.
Because everyone,
it might be
you
on a
started
dolly.
getting creeped out because you're just eating your meal, you're
Lazy
having
Susan,
a
whatever it
conversation,
is.
but like the Pope's staring at you. And even though it's just a bust, I'm telling you, it gets in your head, man.
Well, yeah.
It's freaky. But they had sex on that as the
I don't
point.
need people staring at me while I eat.
Or have sex. And it happens to be the Pope. Just throwing that out there. Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Tom, no details, but where's the craziest place you did the horizontal greased weasel tango?
The Kenworth Truck Factory.
It sounds like a very romantic place. How did this situation unfold?
I was working security there, and my girlfriend came to visit me, and we just found a truck.
So you went inside of a truck?
Yeah.
The back of the truck or in the cab?
In the cab where people were working still. It was still in production.
All right.
Right.
What was this during working hours?
It was during working hours.
And you believe that anyone else knew maybe that you were doing that?
Yeah.
And who would that be?
My coworkers.
So all of them knew. So you basically just like gave them the wink and said, hey man, I'm going to go do this?
Pretty much.
All right.
Pretty much.
Okay, well, at least you had backup.
That's a perfect place to work.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm going to shag someone comedy product. All right, cool, man, cool.
Here, take this towel.
Just clean up after yourself.
No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Heather. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Heather, no details. Where's the craziest place you've tested the humidity?
Actually, I have two places. So one was in the back of an EOD vehicle.
EOD?
In the mechanic shop on base. Yeah, explosive ordnance.
Is that,
Heyo.
He's kind of overselling himself at that point.
Exactly.
Right?
How about we check out my explosive ordnance?
Exactly. And then the second place was in my in-laws' bathroom using grandma's shower chair.
Well, thank God for the shower chair. You got to,
Right?
but at that point in time, you have to be thankful for grandma to have a shower chair.
That is a fantastic story. I don't know. That just brightened my day. Get on me, my shower chair. We're going to do this.
My grandma has a shower chair. That's how she cleans her feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm not kidding.
But now you know another use. I would have never thought to use Meemaw's shower chair as a sexual aid, but I'm in.
It's there.
Hey, if it works.
Damn right. And my mom says she's going to live with me when something bad happens. Remember that. I'm using the shower chair. Throwing it out there.
Oh, God.
She does. She says, look, something bad happens. Your brother would probably put us in the home because my brother's very efficient.
Yeah.
And she's like, and I'm sure you'd let me live with you. I'm like, all right. But I'm getting you a shower chair. Hello, Rich. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, fellers.
Hola. Rich, no details, but where's the craziest place you loaded the clown into the cannon?
I got a couple for you here. One started when I was real young. Same girl for 17 years.
Wow.
We were in the back of her car across the street from a park. A little while into it, guy comes over, knocks on the window, and he says, "Hey, Rich, you mind going somewhere else doing that? We got a party on our upper deck over there."
Oh,
damn, man.
Oh, I didn't know your name. So did you say yes? Did you oblige, or did you say go away?
I did oblige. I was about 17, 18 years old at the time, and we were probably doing other things we shouldn't be doing in life, so I just said, all right, we'll go ahead and take off. And got out of the car and smiled and waved at his whole crowd.
I mean, what else are you going to do? They already know.
Yeah.
And look, in the end, you're always the winner because you're like, right, but I'm the one who just had sex.
Right. And then the next one, we were in the Vegas Strip. Same gal, 17 years later. Get up to the top floor of Bali's Hotel. It's the ballroom up there.
No pun intended.
Hey. Room's pitch black, so we walked into it, went up by this window with these large blinds and kind of tucked behind the blinds and overlooked the Vegas Strip while we enjoyed each other's presence up there.
Are you guys still together after all this time?
We are still together, 17 years now.
How are you going to beat that?
Yeah, where's your next bucket list?
What's the next move?
Like, look, honey.
I will say things keep going, so we got wild imaginations. I think things are going all right.
Yeah, sounds like you got a good relationship.
You need to go to Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, something. Right on George Washington's nose.
That's right.
Yeah, I got an Abe's beard. No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
To go presidents. Hello, Renee. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Renee, no details. Where's the craziest place you played a little slop hockey?
Well, I've got 3 places.
Okay.
In airplane, so it makes me a member of the Mile High Club.
Congratulations.
What's a private plane or a commercial airline?
Cessna.
Oh, Cessna.
Oh, a Cessna.
Cessna, yeah.
Okay.
And I, in the elevator at Pier 39.
Okay.
Same person?
And I would probably say the most risky would be in the back seat of the car with my parents in the front seat driving.
Where were they driving?
I like the Michael Jackson.
Where were you driving to?
We were going on a vacation. It was my senior, we were going to Expo 86, and they took us we were in the back seat laying down, and they were driving, and it was dark, and we just kind of,
And your parents thought there was something wrong with the engine. Listen.
that would have been probably the most risky.
Yeah, I would say so. Behind my parents in a moving vehicle. You guys know about that?
I don't think I've ever done that.
No, I have not.
No details. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hola. Kyle, no details. Where's the craziest place you sheathed your meat dagger?
So we had these, private shower stalls kind of by the gym where, and me and this girl would, text each other if work was slow and meet up in, one of the shower rooms.
And where did you say this was, at school?
No, at work.
Oh, at work. You guys had shower rooms at work?
Yeah, there's just like a little small gym, kind of, and it's just if you work out, you can go, clean up.
You should sound much happier about this story than you do.
Why was it so impressive?
I had shower sex at work. Are you kidding me?
Did you have shower sex at work, fool?
No. So, this is a bucket list thing for me, for sure. And I'm sure for a lot of people. So, I'm glad to check that one off.
Okay. All right. Do you still work at the same location?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. It'd be nice if we had a shower at work.
Why, so we could have sex?
Sure. That's why we take a long break. Where'd they go? They went down to work out. Just needed a minute. No, I'm not kidding you, man. I've got a shower downstairs. I'd use it all the time. Still to come, the exciting return of Ted versus the FCC. You are listening to the men's room.
New on Curiosity Stream.
Just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean you can't.
Watch Earth's greatest minds forge our path to a better tomorrow. It's engineering the future. And Jaws, Star Wars, The Godfather, E.T. The biggest movies have even bigger music. From King Kong to The Dark Knight. See how musicians scored Hollywood's greatest hits on great film composers' music of the movies. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.